Under the orders of Inquisitor Toth, the citizens of Tartarus have begun a mass exodus of the planet. Such an action can lead to disaster in the best of situations. But the reports reaching my ears are ones of planet-wide hysteria as the population makes its pilgrimage to the two main spaceports. Convoys of transports and civilians on foot are being plagued by attacks from Ork forces. Stretched thin, the Imperial Guard is barely keeping order in the major population centers, sacrificing their lives long enough to hold back the green tide of the Orks. They are truly warriors of the Emperor. I wish for nothing more than to be able to join them in this noble cause. But I cannot deny my duty any more than they can deny theirs. We have found proof that the forces of chaos are operating on the planet of Tartarus. Isidore has found evidence on the blasphemous altar that indicates they may be headed towards Mount Korath, an old mountain located dangerously close to an area of heavy Ork activity. I have requested a regiment of Imperial Guard from Colonel Brom to help cover our approach. I regret asking when the Colonel's forces are already stretched to the breaking point, but there are greater things at stake now.
Exalted Farseer, the humans are moving, traversing the slope as you predicted. They are walking into our trap.
Yes, but you can never ambush a space marine. Remember that. They expect treachery at every turn. You can only validate their suspicions.
Your orders?
We have locked the humans into this path as they have locked us into ours. They know they enter a gauntlet, and they will likely drag us into it as well. Now we play our parts, and pray that we are the better actors.
Are you certain?
Yes, the path to Mount Korath. This is where the altar said we must go. Why? Do you question my findings?
I do not question your abilities, brother librarian, but I do question their tactical sense. That mountain pass is the perfect location for an ambush.
Listen to the distrust in his voice. He probably calls you mutant behind your back, but he fears your divinity, your power. You must put the child at ease.
I do not deny that this is likely a trap, which is all the more proof that our enemy lies in this direction.
Very true, old friend. Stay alert and follow my lead. I want no mistakes.
Agreed.
Scouts, are you in position?
Yes, my lord. We have discovered the location of the first Eldar forces.
We must find a way to overcome this Eldar strike force before we can scout out a good location to stage our field operations.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord. Understood.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Together to victory!
Is the first step on the road to disappointment.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Tagging heads, activating jump pack.
Scouts here.
Is returning. At last, back to war. For the Emperor. I will be there soon.
Scouts in position.
Returning to battle.
On patrol.
At last, back to to war.
Scouts ready.
Knowledge is power.
My faith
Hide
is
it
my
well.
shield.
Command me.
Scouts in
This
position.
structure is a webway portal. The Eldar use them to quickly travel
Get
from
into
one
position.
location to another. We must destroy any webway portals we find to limit the
open
Eldar's
mind is like a
mobility,
fortress.
with its
Even in
gates
death I
unbarred
still
and
serve.
unguarded.
By his word.
Scouts here. Infiltrating enemy territory.
This is a good location to
My
establish a
faith is
field
my
base.
shield.
Gabriel to the Litany of Fury. Lock on my location and prepare to drop HQ. Now.
Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Command me.
Faith is our shield.
The Emperor protects. For terror.
Heresy grows from idleness.
The
Position
Emperor
secure.
protects.
Scouts in position. Strategic point identified.
Heresy grows from idleness. Taking damage, engaging the enemy.
Take the battle to the enemy.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness. Moving out. Cleanse, purge, kill. Understood.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Praise the Emperor.
Position
An
secure.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Knowledge is power.
Scouts here.
Hide it well.
Command me.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Now that we have established our field base,
Today, the
we must
enemy
continue
shall
through
know
the mountain
fear.
pass on foot. Expect heavy resistance. Make sure you
I
move
serve
cautiously
mankind.
and keep the field base protected at
Yes,
all
most
times.
beneficent one.
Yes. Returning to battle.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Alas, back to war.
Yes, Lord.
Squad broken. Scouts here.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Regrouping.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
An open mind is like a fortress.
My lord,
with its
I have
gates
arrived at your
unbarred and
request.
unguarded.
We need you to cover the Eastern Pass. The combat that is occurring here will likely attract the Ork forces nearby.
Knowledge is
We
power.
cannot afford
Hide
their
it well.
interference.
Yes,
I
most
understand.
beneficent one.
You can count on the Imperial
I will
Guard to
do
hold
as
this
you
pass.
ask.
No Orks will get by us.
Keep me appraised of the situation. If
I
possible,
stand ready.
I will
At your
provide you
command.
assistance
Taking
if the
fire.
Orks attack.
Yes, my lord.
Taking damage.
Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
My knowledge is at your disposal. I shall never tire. Mind over matter.
Yes, my lord.
Venerate the immortal Emperor with courage and honor.
Here to serve. With all due haste. Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721 initiated.
What would you have me do?
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
I await your instructions. I shall obey.
Taking heavy fire! To the
I
rally
shall
point!
I am the instrument of his
Here
will.
to serve. I shall obey.
Squad morale restored. Defending objective.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Here to serve. As you wish. Initializing
Even
your
in death, I
protocol.
still serve.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Fall back and
Build
regroup!
routine 721
Yes, my
initiated.
lord.
Fear not the psyker. Do I detect uncertainty? in your
Praise the
purpose?
Emperor.
Yes, my lord. Scouts advance. Our faith holds us!
Taking heavy fire.
Praise the Emperor.
Here to serve. I shall obey.
Scouts ready.
I await your instructions. I exist to serve. I will do as you ask.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. For terror. Agreed.
Taking hits.
Space Marines, advance! We shall know no fear. Faith and duty.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Today the enemy shall know fear. Today the enemy shall know fear.
Fear not the psyker.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. I shall not fail.
Yes,
Taking
Lord.
heavy fire.
With all due haste.
North sight.
Beware.
Taking damage.
Praise the Emperor. We are united in his service. For the Emperor, we shall know no fear.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask. Yes, Lord.
My faith is my shield. My faith is my shield.
Under fire.
Space Marines, advance! He who stands with me shall be my brother. What would you have? Praise the Emperor. This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Praise the Emperor. I command in the name of the Emperor.
Its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Squad morale restored.
There is no such thing as innocence, only to treason.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Knowledge is power, guided well. Through discipline, we prevail. Knowledge is power, hide it well.
Walk softly and carry a big gun. Taking command.
I stand ready.
Marine squad deployed. What's your order?
Scouts awaiting orders.
Heresy grows from idleness. Maintain attack formation.
Here to serve. I will do as you ask.
Area secured.
Knowledge is power, hide it well. I shall never tire. Mind over matter.
Thank the Emperor you're here.
Through the destruction of
I
our
think
enemies,
command.
do
We got
earn
about
our
it.
salvation.
How long have you been here?
About a week.
You held this position for a week? By yourselves?
Yes, my lord. We've seen some pretty freaky stuff too. Come on. We'll show you.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Do I detect uncertainty in your
We are
purpose?
the Emperor's chosen.
Fear not the Psyker. At once. I shall never
Under
tire.
fire!
I can sense the enemy. They are close. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. At once. Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
He who stands with me shall be my brother.
My knowledge is at your disposal. Mind over matter.
Awaiting orders.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
The enemy is attacking!
At once.
Fall back!
I shall never tire.
Heresy grows from idleness.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. The Emperor protect.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Feel my wrath.
Heavy support available.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I await your instructions.
Faith is eternal.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Marine squad deployed. Taking hits. Awaiting orders. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Fear denies faith. Taking hits!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. At your command, mind over matter.
At your command. Moving out. Stay vigilant, brothers. Faith is our shield. Maintain attack formation. Fear denies faith. Cleanse, purge, kill! Engaging the enemy. The enemy is denies faith.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I can sense the enemy.
Fear denies faith.
Knowledge is power.
We stand ready. Charge!
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Direct us to kill. At your command, fire! We will crush the enemy. Awaiting orders. Initiating attack protocol. What's your order? 3.
Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Lehman Russ here.
Yes, my lord. The Emperor protects. We're here. Yes, my lord.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Faith is our shield.
I stand ready. Mind over matter. I shall never tire. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation. Through discipline, we prevail. Through discipline, we prevail.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Taking hits!
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Taking damage!
My knowledge is at your disposal. discipline, we stand ready.
I have awoken.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Venerate the immortal Emperor. My knowledge is at your disposal.
At your command. Apothecary ready.
My knowledge is at your disposal. My knowledge is at your disposal. At once.
Yes, most beneficent one. I shall obey. Build routine 721 initiated.
Taking hits! The fallen shall be forever remembered.
Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Scouts in position.
Even in death I still serve. To me, my brothers.
The enemy is attacking! What are your needs? Apothecary ready. What are your needs? Direct me to the injured.
I am ready to serve again. Die! 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 To me, my brothers. I will be there soon. I will crush those who stand before me. Take me into battle. I will crush those who stand before me.
The enemy is attacking!
Take me into battle.
Yes, my lord.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
The battlefield awaits. Ever vigilant.
Even in death I still serve.
Apothecary here. No servant of the Emperor shall fall. The enemy is attacking!
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
I stand ready.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw
Apothecary
breath,
here.
there can be no peace.
Awaiting orders. What is your order? Objective achieved. Taking heavy fire!
Even in death I still serve. I will crush those who stand before me. Faith is eternal.
Taking hits!
Take me into battle. By his word. I will purge the unclean. By his word. I shall end you.
Yes, Lord. I will do
What
as
are
you
your
ask.
needs? I follow your commands.
At your command.
Taking
Yes,
haste.
most beneficent one.
Taking damage.
Even in death I still serve.
I stand ready.
Awaiting orders. The fallen shall be
I
forever
am the
remembered as the
instrument of
Emperor's
his will.
finest.
I can sense the enemy.
Faith is eternal.
Apothecary here.
At last, back to war.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
Faith is eternal.
Yes, Lord.
At last, back to war.
The battlefield awaits. Taking haste.
Beware the enemy. My knowledge is at your disposal. Beware the enemy. Heretic. Follow my lead.
Command me.
I stand ready.
Apothecary here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Taking damage.
Moving out. Identifying targets.
The battlefield awaits.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well. None can stand before us. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. He who stands with me shall be my
Better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
knowledge is power.
Taking haste.
Through the destruction of our enemies, we offer our salvation. I stand ready. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, an open mind is like a fortress with its gate unguarded. He who stands with me shall be my brother.
Faith is eternal. To me, my brothers.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Claim it in the name of the Emperor.
Through the destruction
Today
of our
the enemy
enemies,
shall
we
be
honor his
ours.
salvation. I did well.
I have awakened. At last,
Taking
back
damage.
to war. I am the instrument of his will. Take me into battle. Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
At last, back to war.
Armor reporting.
The enemy is attacking.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I await your instructions.
Taking damage.
Armor reporting.
Consolidating position on the objective.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
I am the instrument of his
Taking
will.
heavy fire.
Burn, heretic. I will purge the unclean. Take me into battle. At last, back to war.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Command me. Fate is eternal.
Fear not, sire. At your command.
Even in death I still serve. Even in death I still serve.
Predator deployed.
I await your instructions.
Predator tank here. As you
There is
command.
no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Through the destruction of our enemies,
enemy
we
is
earn our
attacking.
salvation.
Taking heavy fire.
Mind over matter.
Here to serve.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Feel my wrath. I shall never tire. With courage and honor.
Under fire.
Predator at your command. Approaching target.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. None can stand before us. Through discipline, we prevail. My knowledge is at your disposal. I can sense the enemy. They are close. I can sense the enemy. They
At
are
last, back
close.
to war.
Predator at your command.
I am the instrument of his will. Moving out.
The enemy is attacking.
Predator at your command. An easy objective. We bring his will. Approaching target.
I await your
It is better
instructions.
to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war.
Taking damage.
Even in death I still serve.
Taking heavy
Predator
fire.
at your command.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Even in death I still serve.
Yes,
Taking
Lord.
damage.
Yes, Lord.
Rush the enemy position.
As you wish.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
Predator at your
yourself.
command. His will be done. The machine spirit
It is better to die for the
Yes,
Emperor
Lord.
than live for yourself. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Predator tank here.
I await your
Predator at your
instructions.
command.
Taking damage.
Predator tank here.
I am ready to serve, again, by his word.
Predator at your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. I await your instructions. I exist to serve. With all due haste.
The Emperor protects.
Command me.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Command me.
I can sense the enemy. They are close. I will destroy their minds and burn their bodies.
Ready to tank here.
I am the instrument of his will.
Ready to tank here.
I am the instrument of his will.
What would you have?
At last, back to war.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
At last, back to war. Identifying targets.
Ready to tank here. We bring his will.
My faith is my shield. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Ready to tank here.
The enemy is attacking.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
My will is undone. Taking damage.
Tokens are first step on the road to disappointment.
The enemy is attacking.
Feel my wrath.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, what's your order?
Returning to battle.
I command in the name of the Emperor.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I speak his word. I cannot prevail.
Mind over matter. Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
I know no fear.
I stand ready.
Yes, Lord? Initializing build protocol.
Knowledge is power. I do well.
I cannot prevail.
Taking heavy fire. Taking damage.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
Command
peace.
me.
Fear no Psychic. My powers are yours to command.
Understood.
Yes, most beneficent one.
At your command. Fear denies faith. Squad morale restored. Cleanse, purge, kill.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Fear denies faith. Moving out. Marine squad deployed.
I await your instructions. I will do as you ask.
Beware the alien.
The enemy is attacking.
I shall not fail.
Ever Marine squad deployed. Faith is our shield. Taking heavy fire. Faith is our shield. What is your order? Fear denies faith.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Awaiting orders. Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one. I will do as you ask.
Ever vigilant. What is your order? Faith is our shield. What is your order? We stand ready. Under fire. Faith is our shield. The enemy is attacking.
Yes, Lord. I await your instructions.
Faith is our
While the
shield.
enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
My knowledge is at your disposal.
the Emperor protects.
Knowledge is power.
The Emperor
Guided will.
protects.
Moving out.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. With all due haste.
Beware the enemy.
Engaging the enemy. For the glory of the Imperium.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Under fire. Maintain attack formation.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Maintain attack formation. Onward to glory! Fear our wrath. Maintain attack formation.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Reporting, sir. Reporting, sir. Yes, my lord. We're here.
Armor reporting.
Yes, my lord.
Defending
Armor
objective.
reporting. Moving out.
Attacking gates.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Orders received, brother. Cleanse, purge, kill. Taking damage. Stay vigilant, brothers. Moving out. None shall stop us. Engaging the enemy. Engaging the enemy. Commencing
Knowledge is
attack.
power. Guided will.
The enemy is attacking.
First step on the road to disappointment. My knowledge is at your disposal. My knowledge is at your disposal. immortal Emperor. I speak his word. Back into the
Initiating attack protocol 23.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Moving out.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. At once.
The Emperor protects. For the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Praise the Emperor.
We are the Emperor's chosen. We are the Emperor's chosen.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. I will do as you ask.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
We are still unearthing more Eldar explosives and demolition charges, but we dare not move them. We replace their triggering mechanisms, however. That is all I care to do with such xenotech.
Was this a trap?
No. By the placement of the charges, it is likely they plan to collapse this area, burying the marker and anyone near it.
They failed. Isidore, study the marker and see where it leads us next.
Captain, Inquisitor Toth has arrived.
Of course he has.
Yes, Captain, it is an impressive sight. But I never claimed Chaos had never set foot on this planet before. I said that if something were here, the impending warp storm would eliminate that threat. Best we not remain to share its fate.
And as I explained, Inquisitor, the Blood Ravens will remain until the last possible moment. Until that happens, in 2 or 3 days hence, I plan on pursuing this riddle.
Captain, I do not presume to question your decisions concerning the Blood Ravens. But when it comes to employing the Colonel's Imperial Guard in your quest...
My quest? Yet again you accuse me of pursuing my personal interests. It is my duty, and yours, to expunge any scent of heresy or chaos.
You overstep yourself.
As do you, Inquisitor. It is not the Colonel's Imperial Guard. Their lives belong to the Emperor. It is by his mandate and will that I use the Imperial Guard against the forces of disorder and elevate them in the glory of holy battle.
I see now that coming here was a mistake. If you are set on a path that will lead you to destruction, I can do nothing to stop you. But I won't allow you to drag us down with you. By inquisitorial edict, I am taking control of the planet Tartarus. All requests for planetary resources, including its military, will go through me, Captain. From this point on, you and your men are on your own.